Okay, so what's the M25 looking like? Yeah, not bad. Actually, I'm a bit earlier today, so hopefully the traffic will not be as crazy. But I do actually have a topic to talk about. My topic is going to be a rant at insurance companies, because I've recently had to have some dealings, unfortunately, with an insurance company, which has left my blood boiling because of the sheer incompetence, lack of responsibility, and just no one gives a crap. And that just really just drives me mad. Actually, I need to sort out my little... Let's just sort it out. There we go. I've got this little foggy thing that I wear in front of my mouth, and it was preventing me from breathing. Yeah, so the story is, basically, I want to teach someone how to drive in my car. So for whatever reason, I can't get them as a named driver on my policy, because it was the amount of money they were asking was just stupendous. So I go online and I have a look, and I find there's a couple of websites called Insure Learn a Driver, and there's another one called Marmalade, which seems pretty good. So I go for Marmalade. I sign up. Now it says, I'm reading all the documents on this thing, and it says that the insurance policy is designed to work with an existing insurance. I mean, I don't understand all this insurance nonsense, you know. I just want to stay legal. I just want to do things by the book and just stay legal. So, actually, I'm going to go on the motorway now. It's probably not the best time to talk about this crap. Oh, hello. Wait, what the hell? Oh, look at that, England flags on that car. That's probably the only one I've seen. England versus Uruguay. You know, I'm one of those guys that likes everything to just be normal, to be calm, and I don't want any hassle. I don't like hassle. I don't want any hassle from anybody. You know, I just want to stay legal. I just want to pay my way. I don't want hassle. I don't like hassle. I like it when I've got no worries. I can just chill. I can just get on with stuff. But I also like stuff to be organised. Things to be in place, you know. Nothing outstanding. That's why when things just go wrong, and for absolutely no reason that they should go wrong, it just drives me nuts. Especially when it involves other people's just incompetence. You know, like I don't know what I'm doing. You know, it's just absolutely crazy. What gets me though is the attitude of some of these people. It's just the blatant attitude. Like this woman I was talking to yesterday on the phone from my insurance company. My goodness. I mean, from talking to her, you'd think that she's in some sort of position of a deity or something like that. It just, I mean, where do they get it from? Oh, there you go. There's the Shard. Right, it's right in the distance. Right in the distance, you can see the Shard. In the far distance. At the point, the camera's not going to pick it up, but it looks pretty cool. But it just drives me nuts how people can just have an attitude about things like that. I mean, what's the point? Why can't you just be nice? I mean, do these people not realise that it's my freaking insurance premiums that I'm paying every year that's keeping them in a job? It's because people like us just want to stay legal. They just want to do things right. Yet you're penalised for it. It's freaking crazy. Right, so now I'm off the motorway. I can actually tell you what happened without being distracted. Well, being distracted by traffic, but... So yeah, I want to show this person how to drive, and I want to get them insured on my car. So I sign up with this Marmalade Insurance, and it's all like really, you know, tells you everything you want to hear on the website. You know that, you know, as long as you can insure a learner driver on your car for as little as something like 80 quid for a month. And you know, all you have to do, as long as you've been driving for over 2 years, you can be the person that sits with them and instructs them how to drive. You put L plates on the car and you're good to go. And it doesn't matter that me, the owner of the car, already has an insurance policy on the car. It doesn't matter. Apparently it's designed to sit alongside it. So I'm thinking, perfect, that's great. You know, now unfortunately they have a little accident and end up hitting a parked car. So I think, so you know, not crazy amounts. Now me being the good, kind, honest person that I am, I don't just leave the car with a great big, you know, raving dent in the back and the car's sort of half in the middle of the road. No, I go and knock on 5 different houses because the car was empty. You know, so I'm knocking on all these houses trying to find out whose car it is and to tell them, you know, honestly, that, you know, yeah, we've hit your car, accident, and, you know, it's just exchange insurance details. And I eventually, you know, find who it belongs to, and we exchange insurance details and all that. Great, you know. So then, the first thing I do is get in contact with these Marmalade guys who I actually insured the learner with. So you know, so I do that, and I report the claim and report the accident, and I tell them exactly what's going on and what's actually happened, and you know, how the circumstances of how it happened and all that sort of stuff. Great, they're going to take on board the claim, and then it all seems to be working perfectly. I'm thinking, I'm surprised at this point. So they're taking on board the claim, they accept liability and all that sort of stuff, which is great. So, you know, so then my car goes in the shop to get repaired. Looks like this guy's got another van, so great, you know, it's looking good. So then a few weeks later, I get a letter through the post from my insurance company saying that they've had reports of a claim from a third party, and they've not heard anything from me. And I'm like, what? I'm like, so obviously insurance companies don't talk to each other, so you know, so I'm thinking, well, why the heck is my insurance company even getting involved? Surely it's a separate thing. So I get in contact with them and I'm like, well, this is what's happened. I wanted to teach this person how to drive. I insured them on my car using this special learner insurance website, and then this arrogant, condescending woman, and she's just like, oh no, but you can't have dual insurance. That's completely and utterly wrong. You can't have you can't be insured on the same vehicle with two policies. I'm like, what? I'm like, well, why the hell would a website like that even exist if you can't, you know, if you have to cancel your insurance just to get a learner? I mean, that's ridiculous. So that's my rant for today. Freaking insurance companies, raving. And all I wanted to do is just phone them up just to sort this thing out. I wanted to, well, firstly find out, well, why the heck am I even I've got a letter through the post, you know, with a claim when it's already been dealt with by these Marmalade guys. And so it's just crazy. And just what gets to me though is just the attitude that you're spoken to with, you know, like you're a freaking criminal and you've done something wrong, and it's just drives me nuts. And don't get me started on the and the body shop. So get this, right? So I organise with the body shop so that when I drop my car in to get repaired, I can actually take away a courtesy car. Now I'm the owner of the car, right? And because the policy was under the name of the person who was driving, who is a learner, has a provisional license and can't really drive, but because I'm not a named driver on that policy, well, why would I be a named driver on that policy? I've got my own policy on my car, so I don't need to be a named driver. Yet, I can't drive away the courtesy car because it's under her name. And I'm like, well that's ridiculous. Surely... So I can't drive the courtesy car, but someone who can't drive the courtesy car, who can't drive and doesn't have a license, is legal to drive it, is insured to drive it, but I'm not. That's ridiculous. So just a note to anyone out there who wants to get someone else insured on your car to teach them how to drive. I mean, it could be like you're a dad and you want to teach one of your kids how to drive. You're a family member, want to teach another family member how to drive. Geez, well, you know, make sure you're a named driver on their policy, because otherwise, if something happens, you won't be able to get a courtesy car, because the courtesy car will, the insurance doesn't include you. So it's just crazy. All these stupid little loopholes designed to catch you out. So, and I'm the guy who just likes everything calm. I like to stay chilled. I like to stay calm. I like to know that everything's in order. I've got nothing waiting on me to be done. I can just get on with life in my happy little world. And not only that, she was saying to me, like, because there's potentially dual insurance, that, oh no, but because you can't have dual insurance now, we're going to have to let the underwriters know, because that means your policy could be cancelled. And I'm like, what? Well, what about the crazy amounts of money I've just thrown at you guys to renew this stupid policy? Just go out the inside, mate. That's what I'll do. The thing is about insurance companies, I don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's because they're a thieving bunch of money-grabbing. But why can't it be? But why does it have to be the fact that you pay? I mean, you pay so much a month or so much a year, and everybody's paying their insurance premiums, and so all this money that they're getting from people, extortionate amount of money, is going towards, well, paying everyone off, but also a central pot, which presumably, should people need to make a claim, it comes out of that little central pot of money, and then that's how everything gets paid off. And like when you buy a car, or why don't a part of the price of the car should just be a lump sum of money that you basically have in reserve, you know, so like like a few grand or whatever, which counts as the cost of the car, so that should something happen, you know, you can just pay everything that needs paying, you know, pay damages to the third party's car, and whatever else needs paying. But if you don't have an accident, then you get the money back. It's yours. The thing about insurance companies is that if you don't have an accident or nothing happens, you've essentially paid all that money for nothing. And yeah, sure, it's like paying a whole load of money just for peace of mind, but the fact is, because you've not had an accident, you've still had to pay, and you don't get that money back either. So isn't that how it works in some other countries?